What's up, everybody? Doc Dog 985. There's levels to this. All right, guys. So, Microsoft is out here playing chess while everybody else is playing checkers. Microsoft is now the most valuable company in the world, surpassing Apple or something like that. Something like that. They surpassed Apple in something. I don't know. But here's the thing about this, right? None of this matters to me unless I could put the gaming perspective on it. Cause I'm a gamer first. I'm not a businessman. I'm not any of that stuff. I don't have stocks. I have S&P 500, but that's about it. I don't trade stocks. I don't own none of that. So I probably do have stock in Microsoft if I have S&P 500. Now that I think about it. Somebody let me know. I know somebody knows about stocks on here. Anyways, from a gaming perspective, what does this mean? This means that Microsoft, one of the biggest companies in the world, or the biggest company in the world, is the parent company to the gaming platform that I prefer. So the question has always been wrong, then, guys. If we've always been questioning if something is sustainable, if something is profitable, if something what maybe that's wrong. Maybe the Xbox division for Microsoft is not about the profit or the revenue, or maybe they don't care. Maybe they have a different vision for what that is, or maybe it's just simply a hobby for them. I don't know. There's things that you waste money on that doesn't make sense, that you're doing it because you're blessed enough to have money for the stuff that you actually care about, and stuff that you could just throw away money at. I know you do, right? Well, hopefully you do. So now that I'm looking at Xbox, the question then becomes, what is the motivation? If the motivation to have something or to do something, let's say you're an artist, right? And you are creating for the sake of creating, that is a different avenue than someone that's creating with the purpose of making a profit. Okay, not that there's anything wrong with making a profit, but there's a difference. I'll give an example. This YouTube thing right here, right? The amount of freedom that I have to create YouTube however I want, because this doesn't pay any of my bills. This is not for my livelihood. This is anything I get from YouTube is just play money, right? The amount of freedom that I have is extremely freeing, to the point where I don't gotta edit my videos. I don't have to do anything. Now, to your point though, my production value is not going to be as good as someone that's actually trying to do this for real, right? My editing is not going to be as good. My audio is not going to be as good. I won't compare to someone that has an editor and all that other stuff and does little clips and has little what's it called? What am I talking about? Has little effects and all this stuff. It'll never compare, right? But what you're gonna get is the raw experience of someone creating what they want to create without restraint or without thinking about, I need to make something that's going to make profit because that would restrict me. You see, if I wanted to take YouTube serious and do this to make buku's amount of money, I would look at what all the other big YouTubers are doing and I would try to replicate that. And that's why we have music that sounds the same. That's the top music. Most of it sounds the same. That's why we have movies with the same plots, right? That's why we have TV shows that are very similar. And that's why the company out there that's doing really well with their exclusives, it's pretty much the same game over and over again. It's a very safe formula, because they don't have the luxury to just be creative. If they had the luxury to just be creative, they would have had the money to have funded factions. But they don't. Microsoft is the parent company of Xbox. Just like this YouTube channel, I'm not relying on this money for anything. I can continue doing this, or I can stop doing this like this, and it won't benefit or hurt me at all. But just trust that whenever I hit play and I'm giving you a video, oh, it's coming from the heart and nowhere else. I'm doing this because I really want to, not because I need to. So Xbox having a platform right now is because they want to, not because they need to. It's almost as if PlayStation means more to Sony than Sony does to PlayStation. Whereas Microsoft is way bigger than Xbox could ever be. Microsoft losing Xbox probably means nothing in the grand scheme of things. But they want Xbox. I'll let you decide what's better. Is it better to want an Xbox or is it better to need an Xbox? And when you really think about it, that's the same way they're treating their consoles as well. All of us that have an Xbox, we know that we don't need an Xbox. There's many different ways that we could play these Xbox games. It's, do you want an Xbox? Is that better or is that worse? I don't know. You let me know. DocDog1985. Oh, there's levels to this. We out. Peace.